Hello lads and lasses. Do I like this angle? It could be argued. I don't. We're gonna try you up there. No, my car's on a slant. Okay, that angle's not too bad, is it? Hi guys, how are you doing? It's Demi. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're all doing well and I hope life is treating you good. So I was watching back some old videos the other day when I filmed my reacting to a 3-year Q&A and replying type of video. If you haven't seen it, it's on my channel. And one of the videos that I come across was a very old video where I did a mukbang in my car. And I thought, you know what? I want to do another mukbang in the car. So I still have my little Peugeot 107. She's called Daphne. She's yellow and I love her a bit. And I still have her. It's been over 6 years I've had Daphne now, which is crazy because when I got her, I never thought she'd last us this long. But she has, and I love her. We have a connection. We're best mates. And I thought, I haven't done a mukbang in absolutely ages. I wanted a chill video to film today, so that's what we're going to be doing. So, can you guess where we've been? Burger King. So I have a Coke from Burger King, and then I also have the vegan chicken royale meal with some onion rings. Oh, it's exciting. So I asked on my Instagram not long ago for some questions because I felt like I needed some questions, some talking points. So I'm just going to go back to my archive and have a look at where they are because it was a good few days ago. By the way, I'm covered in paint, so if you do see painters in this video, it's because I've been filming another video which is for a project. It's something that you won't actually see on my channel. It's something I'm doing for another brand. Yeah, so if I'm covered in paint, that's why. I'm so glad that your story's archived so that you have like a chance to get them back. Anyway, so let's get in with the food. We have some chips. Are you, like, does anybody else eat their food in sections? And then I also got a side of onion rings and my vegan chicken royale. Like, I'm not one of these people who eats my food in, like, I'll have a chip and then I'll have a bite of a burger. I eat my chips, I eat the onion rings, and then I eat the burger. Is that annoying to some people? Or are you like that as well? Because I really don't like, I like just finishing one thing and having that flavour gone. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, so we're going for chips first. And we are going to do some questions as well. So the first question says, in your first videos you wanted children and now you don't. What changed your mind? I actually touched on this on the updated Q&A 3 years later, and it wasn't the fact I wanted children in my older videos. I felt pressured to say I wanted children. I felt like it was kind of like frowned upon if I said that I didn't want children, so I used to say it to fit in and to not have an awkward situation. But then the more I grew and the more I realised that, you know, I'm not very maternal and at the moment I don't see children in my life plan, I started to feel more confident with that, and I started to feel more confident with the fact is like having children is a choice, and just because you're a woman it doesn't mean that you need to have children because society think you need to have children. So yeah, it wasn't the fact that I wanted them, it was more so the fact I was embarrassed that I wasn't maternal. But I did touch on this on another video that I just uploaded recently as well. Why do you think your confidence is growing, and do you think social media isn't as toxic as it was? Oh my god, so untrue. Social media is as toxic as ever. Like, it's a really toxic place, but I love it, and I feel like I have a community on my Instagram and on my YouTube of people who are the same as me and who like what I like. So therefore, you know, you get the odd toxic people coming, but really I feel like it's just a community of people who are like me, which I really like. And why do you think your confidence is growing? To be fair, I feel like I've always had quite a big bit of confidence, especially since leaving school. Not in school, but since leaving school I always have had confidence. Doing social media and doing YouTube and doing, like, you know, Instagram and going to events has definitely grown my confidence. And I feel like confidence, the more you do something the more confident you get, and I feel like that's definitely how my life's been through social media, because the more I've done social media, the more I've done Instagram, the more opportunities I've had, the more events I've been to, the more I've actually had confidence and grew confidence. It's definitely something that grows with time. Do you prefer being brunette or blonde? Okay, so I do prefer being brunette. I feel like it suits us much better, and some blonde photos I look back on, I think it looked atrocious, but when my blonde was at a good stage, then I did actually like having blonde hair as well. What does Sean do for a living? He seems like a good handyman. So Sean is qualified as an electrician, and he's actually doing a position which is electrical engineering, I believe. I don't know if that's its exact title, but it's like something within electrics. But yeah, he's a qualified electrician. Oh, my chips have gone. It's a really grey day today. Like, it's not a really sunny day. This little boy just passed and I'm sure he made a face. What YouTube channels do you enjoy watching? Oh my god. So I enjoy really totally opposite to my life. I enjoy really minimalistic, out in the country van life. They are what I keep watching. I do like some family channels, not all family channels. Well, to be fair, the only family channel I actually watch is OK Baby, and I've watched them for a really long time. So it's like two parents. We've got Oscar and is it Kyra? Oh my god, I could be. I'm not the biggest fan, but I do click on their vlogs quite often, and I think they have 4 children. They're a young couple and I just really enjoy their videos. But then I also have some weekly vlogs that I watch. I love Fab Han's weekly vlogs when she does them, and Emma's Rectangle. How do you get over people calling you a slut for body confident posts? I have never had that. So I get people, well actually I had a comment the other day of someone saying, why does everything have to be sexualized? And I was like, it literally wasn't even an underwear. I was just had my belly out and I was like, how is my belly sexual? Like, do you have some weird belly button fantasies? Or am I missing something? But on the whole, I don't get called a slut to my face or in the comments that often, not that I've seen. So if I do, then it's behind my back, and then I don't really give a fuck, to be fair. Yeah, I can't really answer that because I don't think I've been called it. And anyway, even if I was, like, I just think the word slut is just ridiculous because, one, why are we penalising women for what they want to do with their life? And how is a woman in her underwear define how many people have slept with? Even if I was the type of person to sleep with multiple people, why does it matter? Like, it's alright when a lad goes and does that, but when a lass goes and does that, they're branded as slut. Like, doesn't quite make sense, love. What will you have on Christmas being vegan? Is there anything you feel you'll miss? To be fair, on Christmas there's nothing I feel I'll miss, because I feel like the vegan things you can get these days are quite good. Like, you can get vegan pigs and blanket, vegan stuffing, vegan Yorkshire puddings, you get vegan desserts that are quite good. And as the main thing, I either have a nut roast, or last year I had like a vegan turkey and it was quite nice. But yeah, I don't really miss anything on a Sunday dinner from vegan. The only thing I really miss is seafood. I do miss seafood quite a bit, not gonna lie. Like prawns. I have really found a good tuna that I like, so I don't miss that as much anymore, but I do miss like prawns, salmon. Yeah, I miss seafood quite a bit. What happened to the gym? Weren't you filming with Adam Collard? So yes, I was going to the gym with Adam Collard, but I put it on hold just because I was going through a really bad stage with my binge eating, and going to the gym just was not helping my mental health at all. And the reason I go to the gym is to help my mental health, because I think when I'm in a good pattern with the gym, it really does help. But it was having the reverse effect. I was going to the gym and I felt really shit, and that's not the effect the gym's ever had on me before. And I do think it was to do with my binge eating disorder and problems I was having mental health wise as well. So I have put it on hold with Adam at the minute. I would love to go back to him at some point, but I think I needed to take the time to sort my mental health out and sort myself out before I could fully commit to actually like going to the gym. And yeah, it just wasn't working for us, like current lifestyle wise, and I had issues myself that I needed to work on first before working with a personal trainer in that way. So that's that. These chips are so good. Guys, I had an idea for a video actually. I'll just pause the questions a minute because I want to ask you about this. So I've seen this TikTok guy and he does these videos where he goes up to people with a mystery box and he says, I'll sell you this mystery box for £5, and hardly nobody takes the gamble. I wanted to do a similar main channel video like this, right, where I had 3 mystery boxes with money in them, and I wanted to go to coffee shops in my area, and I wanted to say to the people in the coffee shop, is it barista? So the person that makes the coffee, out before I pay, what I was gonna do is say to them like, oh, would you like to buy my coffee today in exchange for this mystery box? And I feel like a lot of people might say no, but the people that do say yes, there will be money in the boxes. And I had this really good idea, and I just feel like it would be something different on my channel, because I am trying to think of like different content. Let us know if you think that's a good idea, or if you think that's just a load of shit and I shouldn't do that. But I think it would be really good, and I think yeah, it would be really good to see people's reactions. I might. And also I was speaking on Instagram live the other day, because I've been going live on my Instagram a little bit, and I was talking about how I really want to do a coffee meetup. So I want to just like go to a coffee shop, and if anybody's available and around and would like to come and meet for a coffee and just have like a chill afternoon, I think it would be like really lovely to do something like that. And I had so many people in my inbox say they would like to actually go for coffee and we could just have a chat. Nothing formal, nothing like, you know, meet and greet wise, like, you know, I'm just over that. I just want to meet people, go for a coffee and have a lovely afternoon. And I feel like that's something that I'm going to arrange in the future as well, because I think that would be a really nice afternoon to do. We're going to go for onion rings next. Oh, I love onion rings. Okay, let's resume some questions. Do you see many friends from school? No, not many. So I went to school with my cousin Rebecca, who was in my year, and I still obviously see her. I see my best friend Ashley, we're still friends, and I was actually out on a night out in town not long ago, and I seen a lad from my year called Ross, and I got chatting to him. And then when I was there, it was like a school reunion, because I actually seen another girl that I went to school with called Charmaine. So me, Ross and Charmaine had like a mini 3-people school reunion, and that was really cute actually. I really enjoyed seeing them. Then apart from them, I don't see anyone. Ashley, oh no I do, fucking hell Demi. I see one of my best friends, Abby, as well. Abby is my lash tech when I get my lashes done. Abby usually does them for us. She has a son called Billy, and Abby's still very much in my life, so I say Abby as well. Right, to double check I'm not missing anyone. So there's Abby, Rebecca, Ashley, who I still see from school. And I had like a few, well, I had like best friends growing up in school and that, but I don't really have a relationship, but I text every now and again. But yeah, they're the main people that I see from school and actually still have like a relationship with. How have you gotten your hair in much better condition? So I actually spoke about this in a video not long ago, which I'll link below, but it was hair-based products that got my hair to the condition it's in. Honestly, I will not use a different shampoo and conditioner at the minute. I swear by them. I also use the spray as well. I love their product. If I have a discount code, because I know I did get one, so I'll link it below if I still have one, but I'll link the actual products I use below as well if I can, with the video where I talked more about my hair journey. Do you wash your hair regularly? So I wash my hair 2 to 3 times a week, not like dead regular, because I feel like letting the natural oils in my hair is much better for my hair. And to be fair, I've trained my hair where it doesn't get greasy like that often now, so 2 to 3 times a week does me quite well. Would you ever get any kind of cosmetic filler? Not that you need to. I don't know. I don't, honestly, like, nothing on my face bothers us that much to the fact where I feel I want it, and I'd be worried if it going wrong. I'm a bit of a freak and I'm scared of needles, so honestly I probably wouldn't. I mean, never say never. If I felt I wanted to, I would, but at this moment I don't think there's anything that bothers us enough to want to get in it. I think I would like a boob reduction. Something I've thought about for a very long time, something that I still feel I would want to get, but at the minute it's just not happening. But yeah, why do you constantly lie about editing your photos? I get this so much, right, and it baffles me. It really baffles us how people think I edit my photos. Because if I edit my photos, you can literally go onto the Reels section of my Instagram and see my body fully from a video, which I don't think you can edit videos in that way. If you can, I am unaware of the fact that you can, where you can see my body at a 360 angle. So why would I take the time to edit my photos to make us look different? What you're seeing on a static feed post on my Instagram is a lot of the time angles, lighting, a preset filter. That is the most editing I'll ever do, is a preset filter on my photos, just to make the colouring fit a theme more. That's like what type of editing I prefer to do. But yeah, you will never ever, I don't have any apps on my phone which I could edit. I don't know how to use Photoshop. When I was younger, I had this stupid app called, what was it called? Airbrush, where it had this tool where you could pull yourself in. And I used that, and I've spoke openly about using that. But to say that I lie about editing me photos, like, darling, where is your proof? I seen one fucking stupid TikTok where they'd put a screenshot of my side view of my body from a Daily Dose of Us vlog, and then a front view of a TikTok, going saying she says she doesn't lie about her photos. And I was just like, are you for real? You're comparing a front view photo to a side view photo. It's completely different. If you're going to compare something that's similar. Like, I do not edit my photos. Do you think that I'd be able to work with brands if I edited my photos, if I edited my body? Do you think I'd be able to work with brands? No, they wouldn't work with this. I use tan. When I'm having a good day, I'll put a bit of tan on. I have makeup on. I do my hair, I use angles that I like, I use good lighting in my phone, and that is what you see. And like I said, sometimes Lightroom presets as well, which personally I don't think there's anything wrong with changing the colouring on photos, but that is what you see. And a lot of the time I even post on my story a screenshot of all of the photos I've taken. I'm not going to sit and edit 20 photos just to show you a screenshot, love. Like, I haven't got time for that. And I'm just a bit sick of people constantly saying you're lying about editing your photos. Like, I'm fucking over it. If you think I'm lying, you think I'm lying, but I know the truth. The brands that I work with get the raw unedited photos before any presets or anything. They know the truth. How could I edit reels to make my body look any different? And honestly, at this point, I'm taking it as a compliment, because you clearly think I look good in the photos. You clearly think, well, she can't look like that because she looks good there, to the fact you think they're edited. So at this point, it's a compliment if you think I edit me photos, because you must think I look pretty damn good if you think I have to edit them. But I do not edit photos. I haven't edited my photos in absolutely years, so we're going to put that one to bed with a nice little onion ring, okay? If you could go to dinner with a celebrity, who would it be and why? Do you know who I'm going to say? Selena Gomez. 110%. If she wasn't available, Tom Hanks. Go for dinner with you, love. If he wasn't available, it would be Jodie Comer. They are the three people that I would really like to go to dinner with. Selena Gomez would be the ultimate one, but I know she's a busy woman, so if she can't make it, Tom Hanks, love to have dinner with you, love. But if he can't make it, hopefully Jodie Comer would be available for us. If you could speak to someone who had passed away, what would you ask them? 110% it would be my granddad Bill. He passed away in 2016, 5 years ago. And what would I ask him? If I had a chance to ask him something, I would ask him what he thinks of my life now, because I feel like my life has changed quite a lot in the 5 years that Bill hasn't known us. And I would just ask him like what he thinks of like what I'm doing in life, and obviously the general. I don't want to know how he was and stuff like that, and just have a huge catch up. But yeah, I'd also like to ask him as well what's one piece of advice he'd give us, because I feel like they're questions that you never really ask people, and when they're gone you often wonder what their advice would be. So that's probably what I'm asking. Okay, I've got my chicken royale here as well. This is a vegan one. If you're vegan, this chicken royale is so good. I really like it. Comes with like a vegan mayonnaise as well. It's delish. Okay, so one thing you know now that you wish you'd known earlier on in life. Oh my god, I love this question, because I feel like there's a lot of things. People literally do not see you and do not care about you the way you think they do. That would be it. Because I feel like growing up, I had this vision of how everyone thought I was the fattest person in the room, of how everyone thought I was so weird, and how everyone was looking at me. But the reality of it is, when you walk in a room, hardly nobody looks at you. And when people do, they don't see you the way you see yourself. So a lot of the time, they're not thinking, oh my god, she's really fat. Because do you look at people and think that? Because I never do. I never look at somebody and think, Jesus Christ, they're really fat. So why we think in our heads that other people look at us and think that, it's all in our heads. And that's what I would tell myself, is like, stop worrying about what people think of you, because what you think they don't think. And at the end of the day, you're not actually a big part of their life, and they don't really care about what you look like, about who you are. You're no one to them a lot of the time. And that's what I would tell myself, because I feel like that mindset was the thing that like messed us up quite a bit as a teen. So I would want myself to know that. Oh my god, this is so good. How do you feel at the minute? Oh, that's such a lovely question. Today I'm having a really good day. The last 2 weeks have probably been, yeah, a really hard 2 weeks, not gonna lie. I've been having a lot of different thoughts and emotions and feelings. Things seem to be getting a bit better though, so that's always good. But yeah, the last 2 weeks have been hard, but today I'm actually feeling quite good. Thank you very much for asking. I'm gonna leave this video here, because I have to go home and do a few bits and bobs on my to-do list. So thank you so much for watching this mukbang. If you would like us to do more, let us know by giving this one a thumbs up. If you've got anything you'd like us to chat about in the comments, leave a comment and I will get back to you. And yeah, I appreciate you so much, and I'll see you again soon for another video. Bye.